My child, stop for a moment. Breathe. Listen closely, for heaven is speaking. I am reaching into the noise of your world, calling your name through the storm that has been raging around you. You've been searching for answers, feeling like time is slipping through your hands, wondering if I still see you, if I still remember the promise I made over your life. Hear me now. Yes, I see you. Yes, I remember. And yes, I am about to move. But if you miss this moment, you'll miss the miracle I have prepared for you. There are moments in your life that carry divine weight, moments that are not ordinary, moments that have eternity written into them. This is one of those moments. This is not just another day, not just another sunrise. This is a divine appointment, a turning point written in the pages of heaven before you were even born. You have walked through the valley, you have cried in the night, and you have wondered when the light would finally break. And I, the Lord your God, tell you, the light is here. The door is opening. The breakthrough is near. But my child, if you hesitate now, if you allow doubt to speak louder than my voice, you will walk past the miracle meant to change everything. I have been preparing you for this season long before you could see it. Every tear, every delay, every no was not rejection, it was redirection. I was shaping you in the shadows when you thought I was silent. I was building strength inside you while you were praying for speed. You wanted me to move quickly, but I wanted you to move deeply. You prayed for release, but I was training you for reign. I was never ignoring you, I was teaching you how to carry the weight of what's coming. Because the miracle I'm about to release is not a small one, and it cannot be handled with fragile faith. My child, you have cried out to me in secret places, the prayers no one else heard, the ones that came with trembling hands and sleepless nights. You whispered, Lord, do you even see me? And I tell you, I saw every tear, I counted every sigh, I held every piece of your heart when it was breaking. You thought I was silent, but I was speaking in ways your ears couldn't yet understand. I was aligning hearts, shifting situations, preparing doors you didn't even know existed. You thought I forgot, but I was writing a miracle that required time, obedience, and faith. Now listen, the enemy has tried to distract you right before your breakthrough. That's why the confusion, that's why the heaviness, that's why the sudden chaos. He knows what I'm about to do. He knows that if you stay focused, if you trust me just a little longer, you'll step into the miracle that will silence every lie he ever spoke over you. That's why he's fighting so hard, not because you're weak, but because you're close. You are standing at the edge of what you've been praying for, and this moment is sacred. You cannot afford to miss it. Do not look back. Do not compare. Do not doubt what I told you in the light just because the night feels longer than you expected. You are not behind, you are right on schedule with heaven's plan. I am the God who redeems time. I am the God who restores lost years. You think too much time has passed, but I tell you, I can do in one moment what you could not achieve in years. This is that moment. This is that divine window where faith meets fulfillment. But if you let fear keep you still, you will miss what I am sending. I am calling you to step forward, even when the road is unclear. Faith is not built on clarity, it is built on trust. You want to see the full path, but I only show you the next step because I want you to hold my hand. You want control, but I am teaching you surrender. You want proof, but I am offering presence. And when you choose presence over proof, that's when the miracle begins. Because the miracle was never about what's in your hand, it was always about who's holding it. You keep waiting for the right conditions, but I say to you, the right condition is obedience. You keep saying, when I'm ready, but I am saying, when you move. Because readiness doesn't precede the miracle, obedience does. Do you remember Peter? He didn't walk on water because the sea was calm, he walked because he trusted my voice. And when he looked at me, he did the impossible. But when he looked at the storm, he began to sink. My child, this is your moment to look at me. Don't let your eyes drift to the waves of fear or the winds of uncertainty. Fix your gaze on me, and I will carry you where logic says you shouldn't be able to go. You've been saying, Lord, I'll step when I understand. But I am saying, step, and you'll understand. You've been praying for the mountain to move, but I've been waiting for you to take the first step toward it. Because mountains don't move by sight, they move by faith. And this, right here, right now, is the moment where heaven is watching to see if you'll believe. If you miss this moment, you'll miss the miracle. Not because I'm cruel, not because I'll take it away, but because miracles are time-sensitive alignments. They happen when obedience meets opportunity. And I have aligned something for you in this hour that will not come again in the same way. The people, the timing, the atmosphere, everything is in position. Don't hesitate, my child. Don't overthink what I've already confirmed in your spirit. You prayed for me to open the door, and now that I have, you're afraid to walk through it. Do not let fear disguise itself as wisdom. Faith may look risky, but it's the safest place when I'm the one calling. Remember this, the enemy doesn't fight what isn't valuable. The warfare around you is proof of your worth. You are not being attacked because you are failing, you are being attacked because you are favored. The same storm that was meant to drown you will become the wave that carries you into your next season. Don't run from it, rise above it. I am not asking you to be strong, I am asking you to trust that I am strong within you. You have asked, Lord, when will it happen? But my question to you is, when will you believe? Because belief releases the miracle. You cannot keep declaring that you trust me while building backup plans for your doubt. Faith is not just words, it's surrender. You cannot step into the miracle while holding on to control. Let go of the timeline, of the outcome, of the way you think it should look. I am doing something greater than your plans could ever create. You prayed for my will, now trust that my will may look different than your expectations. Do you not know? I am the same God who turned water into wine when they least expected it. I am the same God who called Lazarus out of the tomb after everyone said it was too late. I am the same God who split the sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who walked in fire with my children. Why, then, do you think your situation is too far gone for me? You have seen me move before, and I will move again. But this time, it will not just be for you, it will be through you. For I am raising you to be a vessel of testimony, a living sign of my power. You keep asking for me to prove that I'm still with you. But my child, I never left. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was there, sitting beside you in the silence, holding you in the waiting, strengthening you in the breaking. Every moment you thought was wasted has been woven into the story of your miracle. Nothing is lost in my hands. I make all things work together, even the pain you don't understand yet. So hear me clearly, this is a sacred window of destiny. I am calling you to act, to believe, to move. Do not let the noise of the world make you miss the whisper of heaven. The distraction is designed to delay you. The doubt is meant to deter you. But you are stronger than you know because my spirit lives within you. And when I dwell within you, no door can stay shut, no enemy can prevail, and no storm can steal what I have ordained. My beloved, I am shifting the atmosphere around you. What once felt closed is beginning to open. But you must learn to move when I move, not when it feels safe. The miracle lives inside movement. You have been standing at the edge of promise, but fear has built invisible chains around your feet. You keep waiting for the fear to disappear before you move, but that is not how faith works. Faith doesn't wait for fear to leave, it walks forward even while fear whispers. You are waiting for a sign from the sky, but the sign is already written in your spirit. The nudge, the restlessness, that quiet voice that won't stop speaking, that is me. I have been trying to get your attention, but your mind has been too busy replaying the past. You can't see what's ahead if you keep staring at what's behind. What failed before will not fail again, because this time, I am doing it with you, not just for you. You learned through the pain, you grew through the disappointment, and now you are ready for the promise. But you must let go of the bitterness that has attached itself to your hope. You cannot carry the weight of the past into the door of the future. The miracle I am sending requires room in your heart, room in your mind, room in your spirit. Make space, my child. Clear the clutter of resentment and doubt, for they are blocking the flow of my blessing. There are some people I have removed from your path because they were not meant to see your next chapter. You called their absence rejection, but I called it protection. You cried over doors that closed, but those doors led to destruction you could not yet see. I heard the conversations you didn't hear, I saw the motives you didn't see, and I blocked what would have broken you. Stop mourning what I've already buried. Stop chasing what I've already replaced. What is meant for you cannot be lost, and what is lost was never meant for you. Trust me with the endings, because I am the God of new beginnings. The miracle is not just coming, it's already forming. You don't have to chase it, you have to align with it. Every act of obedience pulls the miracle closer. Every time you forgive instead of fight, every time you praise instead of panic, every time you choose faith over fear, you shift the atmosphere of your life. You bring heaven's will into earthly reality. Do not underestimate the power of small obedience. It was one step into the Jordan that made the waters part. It was one march around the wall that released the shout of victory. And it will be one, yes, from you that unlocks everything I have promised. You keep thinking the miracle is about the blessing, but it's really about the becoming. I am not just giving you something, I am making you into someone who can carry divine weight, someone who will not crumble under favor, someone who will steward my glory well. The waiting wasn't punishment, it was preparation. I cannot place a kingdom in the hands of a heart still wounded by comparison. I cannot release overflow into hands still closed by pride. So I've been healing you, humbling you, strengthening you. You called it delay, but it was divine design. Now, I am calling you to trust me with timing. You look around and say, but God, others are ahead. You see people succeeding, moving, celebrating, and you wonder if I forgot your name. I tell you again, I have not forgotten you. I am not late, I am precise. The miracle is not early, and it is not delayed. It will arrive at the exact moment it brings me the most glory and you the most growth. If I gave it to you too soon, it would crush you. But now, you are ready to carry the weight of answered prayer. You say, Lord, I don't have enough strength. But I say, you don't need enough, you just need me. My power is perfected in weakness. You have been trying to prove your worth to receive the miracle, but worthiness is not a requirement, willingness is. I am not asking for perfection, I am asking for surrender. When you lay your plans down, when you place your expectations on my altar, when you say, not my will, but yours, that's when heaven releases what earth cannot resist. My child, there is something I need you to understand. I am not only giving you a miracle to bless your life, I am using your life to display my miracle. What I do in you will testify to others who are watching silently, wondering if I am still real. Your obedience will unlock faith in those who have stopped believing. Your story will ignite hope in hearts that have gone numb. You think this battle is just about you, but it's not. This battle is about my glory being revealed through your endurance. That's why it's been so hard, because the story I'm writing through you will set captives free. The moment you decide to believe again, everything shifts. Heaven responds to faith. Angels move when you declare, I still trust God. Do not underestimate the power of your voice. Speak life into what looks lifeless. Call it forth even when it feels dead. Didn't I call Lazarus out of the tomb with a single command? Didn't I calm the storm with a single word? You carry that same authority because my spirit lives within you. Speak over your situation, not what you see, but what I said. Declare it, even when it doesn't make sense. Declare healing in the midst of sickness. Declare provision in the face of lack. Declare peace while the storm still rages. For the power of life and death is in your tongue, and what you decree in faith will manifest in time. You have cried long enough. You have waited long enough. The season of standing still is ending. I am placing a holy urgency in your spirit because the window is open now. Do not delay. Move in faith. Make the call. Start the thing. Forgive the one you swore you never would. Release the fear of failure and step forward. The ground you are standing on is shifting, and if you miss this moment, you'll miss the miracle that was crafted with your name written on it. The miracle is not waiting for me, it's waiting for your yes. You think you're waiting on heaven, but heaven has been waiting on you. I've already assigned the angels, already prepared the resources, already aligned the divine connections. But I cannot move until you move. Faith is the key that turns the lock of destiny. I can open the door, but you must walk through it. Do not confuse comfort for peace. Comfort keeps you where you are, but peace draws you where you belong. The comfort zone is silent destruction, it keeps you safe but stagnant. I did not call you to stay safe, I called you to be surrendered. I called you to live boldly, to walk by faith, to shine in dark places. And this moment, this divine hour, is your invitation to step out of the familiar into the miraculous. My child, I have hidden greatness inside you, and now I am calling it forth. The shaking you feel is not punishment, it's activation. The ground beneath you is trembling because I am breaking everything that cannot carry your next season. Do not fear the shaking, rejoice in it. For what falls in the shaking was never meant to stand. I am refining you like gold, and gold only shines after the fire. The fire is not your end, it's your beginning. I am not asking you to understand the process. I am asking you to trust the purpose. When I ask you to let go, it's never to take from you, it's to make room for more. You thought you lost something precious, but what's coming will make you realize why I had to remove what you were clinging to. I prune not to punish, but to produce. You are about to bear fruit beyond anything you have known, but pruning always comes before abundance. Do you see now why this moment matters? It's not random, it's divine alignment. You prayed for open doors, and I have placed one before you, but I will not push you through it. You must walk by faith. The miracle stands on the other side of movement. If you hesitate, the alignment will shift. This is not fear, it's timing. My plan is eternal, but my windows are specific. When heaven opens a window, move quickly, for hesitation hardens the heart and delays destiny. Do not let this moment slip by while you argue with your fear. I am the same God who parted the Red Sea, yet my people still doubted as they walked through it. They saw the miracle but missed the meaning. Don't just see the blessing, understand the purpose. I'm not just taking you out of something, I'm taking you into something. The wilderness was never your home, it was your classroom. You learned dependence there, but now it's time to learn dominion. You've been surviving, now you will start thriving. My beloved, the time is now. The heavens are open over you. The winds of change have begun to move, and I am breathing life into every dry place of your soul. What you thought was the end was only a pause, the pause before the divine release. I am not just giving you a miracle, I am giving you a new identity, a new mindset, a new authority. The wilderness season stripped away what was temporary so that only the eternal could remain. You are not who you used to be, and that is why your next season cannot look like your last. I have been preparing a table before you in the presence of those who doubted you. They will watch as I restore what you lost, not to shame them, but to show them that I am faithful. You don't need to prove yourself, my child, your life will become the proof. Every accusation, every rumor, every betrayal, I am turning it into fuel for your elevation. Those who pushed you down unknowingly pushed you deeper into purpose. Those who closed doors in your face only redirected you to the one I had ordained. You thought you were buried, but you were planted. And now, I am commanding you to rise. This is resurrection season. Dreams that seemed dead are coming back to life. Hopes that you gave up on are being resurrected. The same spirit that raised my son from the dead is breathing inside you right now. You feel that stirring in your spirit? That's not anxiety, that's awakening. You are awakening to purpose, to promise, to power. You have carried pain long enough, now you will carry power. You have walked in tears long enough, now you will walk in triumph. The nights of confusion are over, the dawn of clarity is breaking forth. But my child, understand this truth: every miracle demands movement, and every movement demands faith. If you hesitate, you delay what I've already destined. I cannot pour new wine into old wineskins. I cannot release what's next while you cling to what's gone. There are people, habits, and mindsets that cannot go with you into your next chapter. Release them with grace. Bless them and move on. You cannot hold on to comfort and call it calling. I am asking you to step into the unknown, because that's where I dwell. I do my greatest work in places that don't make sense. You asked me to take you higher, but elevation requires separation. You prayed for miracles, but miracles require faith that moves when logic says stop. I am stretching you not to break you, but to expand you. You prayed for overflow, but overflow cannot fit inside a limited vessel. So I'm enlarging your capacity. That's why it feels uncomfortable, growth always does. Trust me in the stretching. The discomfort is not a sign of danger, it's a sign that something divine is unfolding. You will soon look back on this moment and understand why I did not answer every prayer the way you wanted. You will see that what I denied was my protection, and what I delayed was my perfection. Every unanswered prayer was an answer in disguise. You wanted quick relief, I wanted lasting redemption. I am not just fixing your situation, I am forming your destiny. You asked for a miracle outside of you, but I have been performing a miracle inside of you all along. Do you not know, my child? The very breath inside you is proof that purpose remains. If I woke you up today, it's because there is still more for you to do, more to build, more to become. The enemy tried to convince you that you missed your chance, but I am the God of second chances, of new mercies, of divine reversals. You did not miss it, you are right on time. The delay was divine. The detour was direction. What looked like loss was only a setup for restoration. I am the Redeemer of time. I will make up for the years the locusts have eaten. I will restore what was stolen. And when I restore, I don't give back in pieces, I multiply in fullness. So lift your eyes. Look again. The field that looked barren is now blooming. The door that looked locked is swinging open. The heart that was broken is being healed by my hand. You are stepping into a chapter you didn't even know I was writing. It will be greater than the one you lost. You will understand that every trial was necessary for the testimony. The very tears that fell in secret will become the rain that waters your harvest. But this moment, is the hinge between the old and the new. If you miss this moment, you'll miss the miracle. Not because I will withdraw it, but because your hesitation will close the window. The alignment I have orchestrated is for now. The people you need are being positioned. The resources are being released. The doors are swinging open. You must respond now, in faith, in obedience, in surrender. Speak what I told you to speak. Go where I told you to go. Build what I told you to build. The world is waiting for what I placed inside you. You say, but Lord, what if I fail? And I say, what if you fly? You say, what if I'm not ready? And I say, you were born for this. You say, what if it's not the right time? And I say, this is the appointed time. Do not let the fear of the unknown rob you of the miracle you've been praying for. Step, even if your knees shake. Move, even if your heart races. For I, the Lord your God, go before you. I make the crooked paths straight. I level the mountains. I part the seas. I will not let you fall. I am sending divine help your way. People you haven't even met yet are carrying your blessing. Opportunities you thought were closed are being reopened under my authority. I am aligning favor, provision, and supernatural acceleration. You will see things happen in days that should have taken years. Because when I move, time bows to my will. What was once impossible will become inevitable. This is your season of manifestation. The waiting season has expired. You have passed the test, even when you didn't realize you were being tested. You remained faithful in the silent places, and now I am rewarding you in the open. The same people who questioned you will witness the miracle. But remember, my child, humility keeps the blessing flowing. Do not boast in the miracle, boast in the God of miracles. The blessing will magnify the name of Jesus through your life. And when it comes, when the breakthrough finally arrives, don't forget me. Do not let success drown out the sound of surrender. Keep me at the center. Keep your heart pure. Keep your eyes fixed on heaven. The miracle is not the end, it's the beginning of a greater mission. I am blessing you so that you may bless others. I am filling your cup so that you can pour into those who thirst. Your miracle will not just change your life, it will ripple into generations. So arise, my beloved. Wipe your tears. Straighten your shoulders. This is your divine moment. This is the hour of manifestation. Heaven is watching, angels are standing by, creation is holding its breath, waiting for your yes. Step forward, not in fear, but in faith. For I, your God, am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will lead you into places your feet have never walked, and I will surround you with peace that surpasses all understanding. Do not doubt what I have spoken. Do not delay what I have destined. You will look back soon and say, it was all worth it. The waiting, the weeping, the warfare, all of it was preparing you for this one divine moment. I am about to show you that I am not a God of almost, I am a God of completion. What I started, I will finish. What I promised, I will perform. What I spoke, I will bring to pass. Now rise. Move. Believe. This is your time. Do not miss this moment, for if you miss this moment, you'll miss the miracle that carries your name in heaven. But if you believe, if you step, if you trust, you will see what eyes have not seen and hear what ears have not heard. You will stand in awe of how suddenly I turn mourning into dancing, pain into power, waiting into wonder. Be still for a moment and feel my presence wrapping around you. I am healing you even now. I am breaking chains that have held you for years. I am breathing peace into your anxious thoughts. I am whispering destiny into your weary soul. You are not forgotten, you are chosen. You are not abandoned, you are anointed. You are not too late, you are right on time. Now go, my beloved child. Move in boldness. Walk in faith. Speak with authority. Love without fear. And when the miracle manifests, lift your hands and give me glory, for I am the one who makes all things new. May my favor rest upon you. May my light go before you. May my angels guard your path. And may your testimony echo through generations that God did it. This is your moment. Don't miss it. Amen.